Hey, what's going on? I'm going to keep this video pretty short just because there haven't been too many developments since the last video. Um, pretty quiet overall, unfortunately. It's one of those weeks where, you're busting your ass and working very hard, and unfortunately, you still get times where, or weeks where there's just not a lot that happens, and that can certainly affect your mentality and start to beat you down a little bit just because nobody likes to see no result. Nobody likes to see no results as a product of all the hard work they've done, and I think that's something we can all resonate with. But even though this is one of those weeks where things have been generally silent, we are moving the business forward every day. I mentioned in a previous video that I structure my days around 5 critical tasks to get done, and as long as I get those things done, I consider the day a win, and we push the needle forward a little bit more. So some of those things that I'm doing are maybe even not directly business related or not directly related to our business or pushing our business forward, but just areas of life. And I'm trying to structure those things around, if some degree of fitness, knowledge, and then of course a few of those tasks I am dedicating towards the business and making sure that we are constantly moving forward there as well. So things like reading a book for 20 pages a day is something that's very important to me. Doing 45 minutes of cardio is important. That's something that I think there's a lot of time that needs to go into dedicating yourself to a business, but you also need to balance that out with your mental and physical health, because those are things that take a huge toll. Like if you are not taking care of yourself both mentally and physically, then you are going. I don't think anybody can make it. It's just too hard of a road to go down without actually taking care of those aspects of life as well. And so I try and structure my daily tasks around those things. And and then of course I mentioned a couple of those things. And then there's the business related things. So producing content. So this would be considered checking off the list of the producing content today, so I can get that off my list. And then there's other various things. I keep switching the daily tasks. So the idea is that you have daily tasks that you do for 21 days, and if you can do them 21 days successfully in a row, then you switch them out for a new habit. It's about habit creation and instilling productive habits in yourself, and because those are the habits that you instill in yourself are what's going to carry you through the times where you don't have the motivation to actually do anything. There's going to be a lot of times where you're just downtrodden. You just had a customer yell at you and tell you you're a piece of crap, and an investor turn you down because nothing that you do is worth anything, and you should just stop trying. Moments like that, that's where the habits kick in and are able to help carry you forward through that nonsense, because a lot of people will just look at those situations, feel sorry for themselves, and then say, well, why should I even do this? I'm not gonna do the video this week just because nobody gives a shit, obviously. And but the habits, I think, are the things that lead to ultimately creating success for yourself and producing quality work that ultimately, even if we can't see the light at the end of the tunnel right now, it will have a beneficial impact on our lives. And so that's the way I live my life, and I'm trying to structure my life on a daily basis. We've started to see some results of that. So, from a cardio perspective, or from mine introducing that, I over the past 8 months, I've lost 45 pounds, which isn't directly relatable to my business, but it helps me in other areas of life that, instead of everything going to crap at once, at least I can look at that as something to feel better about. And then, for the business side of things, revenue has grown actually 100% over the past 4 or 5 months, and that's pretty significant. We're starting to generate some decent sales actually. So this is something that is, to me, the brightest light of, or the brightest part of our business at the moment, and it shows that people are valuing our product. And despite the fact that we might get rejected from an investor, or have them say that we don't even we don't even register on the radar, which did happen basically this week. And it allows you to look at a moment or look at an event like that and sort of be like, all right, well, at least our customers that I just met with this morning really love what we're doing, and can kind of balance out the negativity, I guess. So feel good about that. Revenue's growing, like I mentioned. We're growing our repository of content, I guess you can say. And that content really right now, and again, is part of this list of producing content, is and our blog is generating most of our traffic at the moment. So that's a tangible result, a payoff. But it took months and months for that to come to fruition, because content strategy is not something that happens overnight. But it's paying off, and so we're just going to keep moving forward. We're just going to keep taking a step each day, and that's what this video is. And hopefully that will start getting the gears turning in your head about, what are the things that you can structure your day around to make sure that no matter what, no matter the degree of motivation that you may be experiencing in the particular moment, what is it that I can just do and check off my list and know that at the end of the day, when I look back, that I made a step forward and didn't stagnate, or even worse, take a step back, right? So that's just kind of my thought for the moment, and really all I have for this week. So thanks for watching, and have a great weekend.